Guys, listen to me carefully. Use this information that I'm about to tell you in this video before they nerf it into the ground, because insane things have been happening in Grow A Garden here in Roblox. Insane, like my giant garden. Insane, like the amount of shekels you can earn doing this method. So listen closely and hit subscribe to help me hit 100,000 subscribers. And let's get into the video. What am I talking about? Well, what I'm talking about is actually occurring right now as we speak. Let me grab this lovely carrot seed here. And what is happening over here with all of these common eggs? Let me explain. I was minding my own business, just browsing Reddit like I usually do, and I stumbled upon a post on the Reddit. Let me show it to you. It was this post right here. Golden Lab gave me a burning bud. And I was like, no, that's not possible. Golden Labs can't dig up anything that expensive. This is a lie. Somebody is just lying to me. But then I found another post 2 days ago. The Golden Lab method works. And I looked, and right there is a burning seed in his hand. So I did some digging and I found another one. Golden Lab is OP. Golden Lab dug up a burning bud seed. And another post 2 days ago, we might need to all start using Golden Labs. And he's standing on his burning bud plant. This one from a day ago, my gold lab decided to take a break from bringing me carrot seeds and struck gold. And you can see right here in the text, Golden Lab dug up a burning bud seed right here. And it makes sense when you think about it, as my Golden Lab digs up a carrot seed, because if you take a look at the seed shop, you can see that the burning bud is all the way down here at the bottom, and I want a burning bud personally because I've seen a post where somebody grew a massive burning bud plant, and as the official guy who loves nothing more than humongous plants and humongous pets, I was intrigued by a massive burning bud. And right here is the Reddit post 3 hours ago. Burning bud supposed to be this size, and as you can see, this burning bud is massive. If you look over here on the screen, right in the middle, you can see two people standing on this massive burning bud. So I was intrigued. I wanted to access my own burning bud so I can reclaim it over and over and plant a giant one, much like I'm trying to do with more beanstalks. I have my giant beanstalk over there. I have 4 beanstalk seeds I'm planting over and over and over, trying to get another giant beanstalk. So I was like, okay, I'll go over and I'll buy a burning bud seed. And I thought about it, and I looked, and it was 915 Robux. 915. It's way too much. Not a chance am I spending that many Robux. So then I stumbled on the Golden Lab method, and that's what we're going to talk about today. As you can see, I'm holding on to a common egg, and down at the bottom of the screen, you can see I actually have 48 common eggs left over. I was up over 100 common eggs at one point because I use those to farm reclaimers. It's 1 common egg and 1 harvest tool to make a reclaimer. And as a guy who likes giant plants, I need reclaimers constantly. So I'm always buying out the common eggs from the store. And the common eggs have a 33.3% chance to acquire a Golden Lab. And the Golden Lab's ability is approximately every 60 seconds. It has a 10% chance to dig up a random seed from the seed shop. Oh, speaking of which, I will go ahead and buy more of these. Thank you very much. I mean, you're wondering to yourself, how often do these guys dig up expensive seeds? Well, that's where AFKing comes into effect, or so I thought. As you can see, I have some normal-sized dogs here, normal-sized gold labs, as well as my one huge gold. There he is. Hey, Mayo, my one huge gold lab. I'm currently 8 out of 8 pets, but I do have a blood key because I need 1 more golden lab. Now, specifically, I want massive golden labs, or at least big golden labs, including probably more than 2 kilograms before they start. So, for example, I'm going to open up all of these eggs, looking for a golden lab over 2 kilos to start. I have 1 golden lab at 1.85 kilos. That's decent. There's a golden lab at 165, a golden lab at 1.5, a dog at 1.5, a golden lab at 1.15. These labs, I mean, they're decent, but the bigger they are, the more weight they have, the better their effects. Here, I'll give an example. I'll put down this, max spice equipped. Let me take my blood kiwi, pick him up, and then I'll put down this 1.15 kilo golden lab. And when you go over here and you pull up his effect, as you can see, every 58 seconds, it's a 10% chance. If I was to compare that to, let's say, my age 7 lab, who was much bigger, it's down to 56 seconds. And if I was to compare that to this massive, huge golden lab who is age 30, it is actually down to only 33 seconds with a 12.68% chance to take up a random seed. So what's happening right now as I pick up this tiny little golden lab who is too small for the job, though I probably could put down the 185. He's pretty big. You know what? Let's do it. I'm done farming my common eggs. I have other eggs to put down in my garden. What you do is you have an army of golden labs and one moth to keep them all fed and happy. And with these 7 golden labs, you AFK and you acquire seeds from the labs every single minute. And you may be wondering, it's going to take forever to acquire a burning bud or acquire any kind of valuable fruit. I thought so, except for when I started this process and I only had 4 golden labs down and I was hatching eggs to acquire more. Guess what the cat dragged in? It is my very first burning bud. Guys, I can confirm this thing works. And I was so shocked. It was so insane. I knew I had to make a video to show you guys that you too can acquire these common pets, slap them down, and get your own burning bud or beanstalk or sugar apple or anything else. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you subscribe so we hit 100K. And as always, thank you very much for watching.